Hi everyone, Lisa with 5 salted lemons today, and I'm going to make up something really special for you to have as an appetizer or as dinner, which is kind of what my thing is, right? I like little things for dinner, little things I can do quickly. So who doesn't love an artichoke out there? As you know, I'm a personal chef, so I get to cook a lot of different things. I'm also a recipe hoarder and lover of lemons, so we've got some lemons going on here today, and a little in my little pineapple tonic cocktail as well. So anyway, we'll get started. This is the best way to make artichokes in my humble opinion. And what I've done is you want to choose an artichoke that's got really tight leaves. You know, if they've started to separate at all in the store, you don't want them. Just don't buy them. But you want a pretty substantial size artichoke because you lose a little bit of it when you clean it and what have you. But I am going to show you how to parboil them, cut them, clean them, and grill them in a fabulous little easy peasy sauce that I'm making up for you. So I already have half of it on the grill pan right now, and it is sizzling behind me. And I'm going to show you that in a little bit. But I've got some photos that I'm going to put up of the different stages of it too. So I'm just going to make the quick aioli, which can be basically anything you want it to be, right? So I like to use a little mayo. I've got a little bit of olive oil I put in my bowl here too, just to help the viscosity of it, you know, just so it's not so thick. And I'm going to use a little mustard. You can use Dijon, you can use honey. This is pale ale mustard. It's not very pale, so I'm not quite sure why they call it pale ale, but whatever, right? So I think the trick to doing this really is that I have seasoned the heck out of these, out of the artichoke. Just seasoned the heck out of it. I mean, like it's raining spices, raining kosher salt, raining basil and oregano and garlic. And I'm going to add a little, I know, slap your mama, into my little aioli, just depending on who's coming over. They can handle the heat. You see, it just makes about that much. I mean, that's all you need for one. And I'm going to taste it. Make sure I have that mixed off my spoon. Let me see. Nice, it's got the tang of the mustard. I'm going to go ahead actually and put a little lemon juice in there, just a very little. Remember, taste as you go along because you can't take it out, right? Maybe that's what I should have named this, is you can't, once it's in there, you can't take it out. Okay, so super easy. So I don't know if you can see this, but this side still has the choke part in. So when I boiled it for, this probably about 12 minutes, you don't want to overboil it or you won't be able to cut it in half. To get this out. So you can still see the choke right in here, and here's the other leaves here too that you're going to want to take out. So, and then I just brushed it with olive oil and seasoned the heck out of it, like I said, and we'll see what we come up with, right? So super easy. If you have any questions, you can email me at 5saltedlemons@gmail.com. That's 5, the numeral 5, not the word 5, just so you know. Let me taste the cocktail, see how it is. Pretty refreshing if you haven't tried the pineapple vodka. It's really good because it's got a little bit of sweetness if you occasionally like that. So let me grab my tongs and let's see if this is working. So I think I mentioned that I brushed half of this with olive oil because you want it to go on the grill pan and not stick, right? And you want it to char. So let's see. And I have a little helper. I don't know if you can see my little helper down here on the floor. It's a little river. Oh yeah, look at that. Got a nice char on that. Can you guys see that from here? I'm going to show you this. I'm going to take this off. So look at that beautiful char on there. That's what you want to get. It's awesome. I'm going to pop the other one on. I'll do that for you right now, actually, so you can kind of see that. Where am I going to put this guy? So if you want, this is kind of messy for me to do here for you, but because I love you, I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna take a sharp knife and I'm just gonna cut right around the base of this fuzzy choke. Okay, just right around the base. It's kind of messy when it comes out. I actually did the first half over my trash can so that I wouldn't have this mess that I'm gonna make for you right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut that in half just to pull it out a little bit easier. So you can see the fuzzy part that's coming out there? That's what you don't want in there. You don't want to leave that fuzzy part in, because then after you grill it, you can just enjoy it. See how it's nice coming out in some nice chunks for you there, but you want to get all of it because you don't want those prickers in your mouth. All right, so fuzzy choke. And I took out this next set of like little purple leaves right here too, because they just don't have any meat on them, so they're kind of unessential in my opinion. So I'm gonna take those out too. You can see that. And it makes us pretty clean right there. All right, so then I'm just going to brush it with olive oil. Put this down. This is how technical this is, right? Right on my brush. Okay, so I'm just gonna brush the inside and the outside. See, my pan is still screaming hot over there. Get maybe in the nooks and crannies a little bit. If you don't have one of these silicone brushes, they're the best, and I like them so much better than the boar bristle ones. So we are just going to season like the rain, you guys. Salt and pepper, oregano, right inside those little nooks and crannies. Some garlic. We can't leave out the garlic, right? I love that. And I think I'll put some basil in there too. I think I did that in the last one. So this is quite the meal, as you can see. So because it's got the olive oil on there, just gonna throw it on. You really wanna season it pretty heavily right now because it's not worth it if you don't do that. So, okay, my little helper is right below my feet. Okay, popping this on the grill. Screaming hot grill, pushing it down. And it's just gonna cook until the degree of char that you want, right? So let me wash my hands real quick. Move over little helper. My little English cream golden retriever. Okay, so I kind of got this going on, but look how great this is. It makes a nice presentation, don't you think? If you like that char mark. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and pull off one of the outer leaves, right? And dip it. Since I'm the only one eating this, I can re-dip, right? And just pull it through my teeth. Oh my gosh. The char and the spices on that is so delicious. And then you got the tang from the mayo and a little bit of mustard. It's the bomb, you guys. I hope you try this. I'm gonna enjoy this tonight with my little cocktail for dinner. And tune in next time. You never know what's up my sleeve. All right, you guys, have a great night. Talk to you soon.